up, you guys? It's Maya Marie. Welcome back to my channel. I'm back for another video on just tips and tricks for university life and school. So today I'm just going to jump right into it, which what I'm going to be talking about is tips on keeping your mental health up during school. Okay, so jumping right into it, it's so easy, like I said previously, to kind of just feel overwhelmed and get stressed out about school. But here are some tips that I find to help me kind of keep my mood up and keep my spirits up as I'm going through a crazy semester. So my first one I have is working out. I really use working out as therapy. I know with me, this generation tends to like use drugs to kind of like zone out. I can't do that. I need my brain. I need to be functional. I need something healthy. You really want to find healthy things to resort to, because at the end of the day, like drinking and smoking, it's not going to help you out in the long run, as you have to either face a hangover the next day or too high to kind of even like study your work. So I'm really all about kind of promoting healthy habits and healthy ways to relieve stress. One being working out. I go to the gym and I'll spend hours in the gym. Like, people know me. They're like, you're still in the gym. One thing about me, I'm going to be in the gym. I don't care what anybody says. Like, I love the gym. It's a nice way to like just release all the stress. I find it therapeutic. So I recommend just try and go to the gym, kind of make a consistency, and you'll really even see how it continuously makes your body feel good. A lot of generation also, they feel good looking at their body. So I know that it also is a plus for me when I see myself and I'm like, oh my goodness, look at me. I look strong, I look fit. All of that, yeah. So work out as therapy. I pray a lot. I listen to Sarah Jakes and Joyce Myers in the morning while getting ready. I find that really like life-changing, of constantly having them kind of motivate me. I'm Christian, so spiritually, rather than listening to like regular like motivational like people speaking, like Nicki Minaj and stuff, they'll have their stuff and they'll have their videos, and like even Beyonce has some motivational stuff, but I don't really tend to that. I like to use my religion to keep me grounded and keep me safe in a safe space. So if you're not religious, if you're Muslim, if you're religious, if you're not religious, I say that you should, look into Christianity. But if you have your own religion and you're Muslim or anything else, like, use that to guide you. Like, that is really key. And like finding something and finding good word, regardless wherever it comes from, because you have all these religions that are really preaching the same thing in the book. They just change the way. So change the way they say it, or if it's in a different language, which should be open to. Read it. Just continuously get good information coming in that keeps your spirits high and grounds you in the storm. That's what you really want to do. So next thing I have is eat right. I am terrible at eating. Anybody who knows me, they know I don't like eating. I have went days completely not eating, but I'll just snack. I'm really big on snacking. But I will say I have started eating breakfast lately, and I have actually started picking up maybe 2 meals a day rather than 1 meal a day, because last semester I was really doing 1 meal a day, and yeah, I wasn't feeling great. So don't do that. I was feeling good. It doesn't bother me really. Like, I have so much stuff to do, and I'm going from point A to point B to point C that I don't really ever get hungry, 1, and 2, I don't really be eating. But turnaround time. And changing that up, I have found myself feeling more energized. Eating a breakfast, I usually like eat French toast sticks, or it really just depends, yogurt, grapes, little granola bars. Finding something to eat in the morning before I rush out to class, as like I go to my busy 4 classes, 3 classes days where I'm going to be in and out of professors' faces. It's really good to just stop, eat, because with my crazy schedule, I never know when there's going to be another time and an open time for me to eat, especially through meetings. So try to eat in the morning and try to eat at lunch. Those are the 2 meal times I actually like hone in on. I think either or is fine if you're honing in on lunch and dinner. Just find 2 meals a day that you can really just take the time and eat. It's made me feel better. It's made me just starting getting like happier and feeling human and feeling alive. Surround yourself with positivity. Like I said, you really, really, really want to just find your happy place. Just be happy, because school is a lot. It's a lot. It's draining. for me, I have assignment after assignment. Every time I submit something, my professor gives me something else. So literally every single time I submit, like, oh, I'm done with this, my professor uploads it. And sometimes I haven't even submitted it and they've already uploaded it. So it's frustrating, it's annoying, it's constantly stuff due, stuff due, stuff due. But in the midst of it all, finding your happy place, like I said, listening to Sarah Jakes and listening to Joyce Myers in the morning, it just changed my mindset and my mood on how I physically feel going into school, going into class, and even submitting my assignments. Now I know, because I used to be like, oh, I spent so much time. Will I pass? Will I fail? What is this? What is that? But now when I've surrounded myself with positivity and I've had that Christian work and that Christian faith, I have slowly kind of devoted that, look, I did my best. Here's my best. Grade me however. I'm so accepting now to my grades. I understand, okay, I could do this better. I'm so open to so much stuff. So really surround yourself in positivity because it change your mind on how you have your outlook on life. I am now so much happier about living and just living in the moment rather than kind of just, I used to live like, okay, once I get through this exam period, then I can do this. I would try to reward myself with stuff rather than living in the moment. Now here I am today. I have my exam Tuesday, which I'm going to be spending hours on end studying, but I'm taking the time to actually be human, step away for 2 seconds, and come back. And like I said, it makes you feel human. You really want to make sure you're alive, you're functioning, you're well. And the moment you start doing that and you actually start feeling better, you're going to produce better work. You're going to feel more confident, and that is going to wind you right back up to keep your mental health great. So last thing I have, take a break. It's so important that you take a break because it's just so much. It's just so much. So if you're spending hours on hours looking at the same problem, you'll be amazed about how if you just go to sleep and you get your 8 hours of rest and you kind of walk away from it and you come back and you realize, wow, I missed this, or wow, I overlooked this. This was too hard 20 minutes ago, but now that I take a break, step out the room. There's times I step out the room when I'm in the study room. I literally get up and I'll take a walk. I'll use working out as a break where I'm just like, okay, take your eyes off of it, take some time, and then come back because it's so easy to spend hours and hours on something, and it's almost there's time to look at the equation. I'm looking at it for 12 hours, and I don't understand why is this so hard. I went to office hours. I went to class. What is so difficult about this equation? It's really that you're just tired. You're burned out. You don't want to burn yourself out when you have a hard major and when you have a tough semester because it will make it easier for you to turn away and give up and just. It's not healthy. At the end of the day, it's not healthy. You get bad thoughts of like, well, maybe I can't do this. Maybe this isn't meant for me. I've already been there with that. So I know I'm not going back there. I've even switched away from meteorology because I wasn't sure like, okay, well, this is hard. But I always knew the only reason why I had changed my major from meteorology was not because I didn't like it, not because I wasn't interested, but I was frustrated that I couldn't learn, and it wasn't, my grades weren't right. So a lot of academic advisors even tell you, well, if you're not good in math, or if you're not good in science, or if you're not good in this, then maybe it's not for you. You have to really go for what makes you comfortable, what comes easy to you. I don't like that mindset. I feel like if you're interested in anything, you should be able to do it. Regardless if it's hard, regardless if it's easy, if you care, if you want to do it, pursue it. And that's where I found that I'm going to be so much happier off in about a year, period. And about a year when I cross that stage and I am a meteorologist. And I'm just going to be so excited because meteorology is something I'm passionate about. You guys see me all the time, post my videos about science, giving forecasts, just looking at the clouds, atmospheric science. That's what I came into college kind of excited about, and that's how I'm excited to leave out. So I know that's one big thing for me, and I've been through the sad part of feeling like, oh, I don't think I can do it, I don't think I can do it, I don't think I can do it. You can do it. We're all going to get through this. It's going to get done. It's just a matter of your mindset and what you're doing to keep you happy and to keep your environment thriving and living. Like, you just going to have to be happy. You're going to have to dance through the storm. People always know me. I had to take Thursday cloud physics exam, came out, and my mentor emailed me and was like, hey, do you want to meet the code at 9 p.m. as soon as you get out your cloud physics exam? Mind you, that cloud physics exam was 3 hours long. And I met my mentor at 9 p.m. Thursday night, and was coding till like 11. It's difficult, it's hard, but it's going to be so worth it in the end. And me changing my mindset and knowing that is like just really it shows you what taking care of your mental can do. We're gonna get it done. That's all I really have. I just wanted to hop on here and give you guys some little encouragement and know that it's all gonna be okay. It may seem dark now, it may seem like you're missing out. I know for me, it's like, oh, everybody's doing this and I'm in my room studying, but it's okay, because in the long run, we're gonna be satisfied. You're gonna be happy. You're gonna accomplish a big goal that I know for me, meteorology is a big goal that I know. I'm just like, I can't wait till May 2023, because it's just like, wow, everything I worked hard for, all these long nights, like all of this is really here. I am officially a scientist. I like to call myself now like, oh, scientist in training, coming up scientist on the rising. But in a year, I will literally be a scientist, and I am proud to have that title. So continue to push forward, and that's all I have. Thank you.